we're covering a critical topic for your phlebotomy exam: documentation, specifically what to document and when. Proper documentation is not just about good housekeeping. It's a legal and patient safety requirement that the exam will test you on thoroughly. Every blood draw requires precise documentation. The absolute minimum information you must record includes the exact time of collection, your own initials, and the specific types of tubes collected. The exam will present scenarios where this information is vital. For example, a question might describe a patient with a critically high potassium result. The first step in investigating this is to check the phlebotomist's documentation for the time of collection to rule out a false result from a sample that sat for too long before processing. Accurate documentation is also essential for patient identification and labeling at the time of collection. The exam loves to test on situations that deviate from the routine. What happens when a draw is unsuccessful? You must document it. If you attempt a venipuncture and fail, you need to record the attempt, the site you used, and the reason for the failure, such as a collapsed vein. A common exam question will describe a scenario where a phlebotomist has 2 unsuccessful attempts and will ask for the next best action. While you should seek assistance from another phlebotomist, the critical and testable step is to document your failed attempts. Similarly, you must document any adverse patient responses. If a patient feels faint, experiences syncope, or refuses the procedure, your notes are the official record of the event. If a patient withdraws consent, you must stop immediately, ensure their safety, and document the refusal in their medical record. Let's discuss the Laboratory Information System, or LIS, and legal standards. The timestamp when a sample is entered into the LIS is different from the actual time of collection you record on the label. For time-sensitive tests, the manually recorded collection time is the medically and legally significant one. If you forget to document immediately, you must create a late entry. Exam questions might try to trick you with options like backdating the entry, which is falsification. The only correct procedure is to make a new entry, clearly labeled as a late entry with the current date and time, detailing when the collection actually occurred. Deliberately falsifying information is a major violation of standards set by bodies like the Joint Commission and can have severe legal consequences. To remember the key components of documentation, use the mnemonic ITEMS. I for your initials, T for the time of collection, E for any events like syncope or refusal, M for misses or failed attempts, and S for the specimen tubes collected. Remembering ITEMS will provide a solid mental checklist for any documentation-related question on your exam. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.